Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today going to be playing some Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Now, personally, for me, I have no nostalgia for this game. I never played it back when it was released. I think the first Need for Speed game I really played was Underground. But I have heard many good things, and many people have requested that I have a go with this game. So, here I am. Now, I am playing it on PC. I found a patched version that will run on one of PCs. I would love to give you guys a link. I can't remember where I found it. It was a while ago I downloaded this, slightly forgot about it. And here we are now having a go. It should work. Fingers crossed it should work. Things might go a little bit awry, as with any relatively old game running on PC. So yeah, we've got this. I believe this is the kind of career mode. I don't know if these are supposed to spin around this fast. I think it might be running a bit quicker than the game was initially intended. But never mind. We've got to deliver a Lotus. So here we go. Start my Hot Pursuit career by delivering this Lotus Elise. You have 5 minutes 30 to get to your destination to earn a bronze. You know, the quicker you do it, the more medals, points you get. However, there are going to be police. That's basically the entire premise of this. Ooh, we can have a manual transmission. Do we have any silly colours? I mean, it's kind of bright. This is my favourite thing, especially with old games like Gran Turismo 4, for example, is the try and find the ludicrous colours for your cars. It's not going to be ludicrous colours for our Lotus, unfortunately. We're just going to have an orange Elise. I don't remember what buttons I set. I did set up... I'm playing this on a 360 controller. I did set it up to be played on a 360 controller. Not sure what buttons I set for gears and stuff. Man, what could go wrong? I can't control the menus with the controller, but there we go. Okay, X is up, A is down. Cool. Actually seems to be there's a neutral option. It's kind of rare that games, or a lot of games, don't tend to give you an option to put the car into neutral. Kind of surprised that that this one did, but there we go. Now, as you can see, I think perhaps this version I have is allowing the game to run, shall we say, at a higher quality than it would perhaps normally. We're at 720p. It is running at for a game of this age, though. I mean, it's certainly, you can tell it's an older game, but it's not bad looking. That is for sure. I've seen one traffic car so far. It's quite a quiet day out here. Oh, 2 traffic cars. I found a taxi. It's got very foggy all of a sudden. That's some quick, sudden fog to have appeared. Oh, the fuzz! The fuzz are here! What was look behind? The fuzz is off right. The FailRace Police Department, apparently, has been around for far longer than any of us realised. Who knew the FailRace Police Department were in an old... Oh, that fog lifted really quickly. It's an eerie planet that we live on, where this Elise delivery is... It's taking place. The FailRace Police Department. I mean, he might be upside down on the dirt. He might be completely upside down on the dirt for all we know. He certainly got confused by some scenery. And there we go. I mean, the Elise... You know, oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to be going this way. We did a wheelie. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going this way. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be heading in, actually. I'm hoping this is the right direction. There's kind of been little in the way of... Oh, more fuzz! Are you actually going to do something? Do I run the risk of you... Oh, no, okay, you put on the brakes again. No, it's fine. I did load up the game very quickly just to make sure it was all working and so on. Did a quick race. And I did have us up against a... I don't know if I'm supposed to be going this way either. Did have us up against SVT Cobras as police cars. So, yeah, the police will change depending on what you are trying to escape with. I hope this is a... I feel like we've gone around in a big old circle here. I hope this is kind of a linear race, because I have no other real clue as to where I am going, other than... Oh, there's another fuzz. Didn't activate. Fuzz was not looking the correct... That's definitely a FailRace Police Department officer right there. Far too busy looking at the scenery and not looking at the bright orange car that whizzed past at 100 miles an hour behind him. Definitely a FailRace. Okay, so we can, like, whiz past the back of the cops and they don't notice. Still got no real indication of where I'm supposed to be going. But that's okay. Oh, where are you going? You're not even you're just a random AI car that's got confused. That's some serious off-roading right there. Random AI car. Amazing stuff. Oh, I could probably take it a shortcut over there. Are you going? Oh, you are kind of keeping up, actually. You are kind of keeping up. I was about to talk. I was about to discuss the handling physics of this until I got distracted by a random civilian car deciding it didn't want to be on the road anymore. Actually, drives pretty well. I've got to say, it drives a lot better than I was expecting it to, sort of handling-wise. Yeah, it's arcadey, cars have lots of grip, but cars are fun to drive on here. Actually, yeah, good fun to throw around these corners. Mostly we've been flat out. Oh, hello, Mr. Policeman Officer. Are you coming to just gently nudge the back of the Elise? I don't think... Oh, okay, you've gently nudged all of the scenery. You go do that. I will continue to run away. Oh, finish line! That's how police chases end. When you cross the finish line, that's it. That's game over. You win. Excellent.
You have been awarded the gold medal.
Thank you very much, commentator. We have got... Well, you can tell the age of the game from the announcer. There we go. So, we have got a gold medal. So we can go Mediterranean Challenge, or we can go full classic knockout. Okay, okay, so at the end of each lap I imagine you get... Oh, right. Finish last on a lap or get arrested in this competition and you're eliminated, the last one standing wins, finish third to get bronze, etc. etc. Sure, let's go and do some of this racing. We've got... I'll go look through the cars, actually. I suspect... Oh, is it not going to let me... Oh! Fine. You win, game. I was going to show the lovely people the interesting cars. Ooh, more orange! What there? Okay, kind of an okay. Oh, there's not really crazy colours. I think more orange is more good. Is the general FailRace way. So far, we're enjoying the little lightweight sports cars. I'm okay with that. We are going to be limited in terms of top speed. Oh yeah, it's just a select. Okay, we're all racing in the same sort of thing. I don't know if I want to race against a guy called Terror. That's you know, but there we go. Right, oh, we do start in first gear. I don't actually need to go and change up into a gear. Hopefully this is a short race. Hopefully it's just a short lap. There seems to be lots of different routes around here. Lots of different alternative options for you in terms of shortcuts, if you are so inclined. It looks like shortcuts are probably the way... As is... Whoa, hello. As is usually the way, it looks like shortcuts are probably a fairly good idea. And now the fuzz are going to give up. Are the fuzz going to be more useful? I know it was only the first stage of the career mode, but are the fuzz going to be more useful this time around? Oh, okay, there's two of them. There is two fuzz. There is twice the problem. Oh, I'm getting slightly pit maneuvered by an Elise. Oh, the fuzz have overtaken me. Guys, could somebody... No, that's not going to be... You can go that way, Mr. Policeman Officer. I mean, I'm not crashing into you. Oh, no, you're going to... Slight kind of hitbox is a little wonky around the cars. I'm just going to go for an overtake. Oh, traffic. Maybe not go for... Oh, there's a big crash. I heard... Oh, yeah. Someone's pointing backwards. I just heard the big crash going on. I don't know if anybody got... I don't know if the AI racers can get arrested. I imagine they can, possibly. God, this is going to be a long race. I was really hoping for like a minute-long lap time so we could just kind of blast through this. I mean, again, pretty bit of scenery. I will give it that much. Pretty scenery that we have to race around. Interesting-looking circuit. But we're going to be doing like... Oh, guys, it's a 10-minute race. No. Go away. Go away. Okay, you're just going to sit... I mean, if you want to just sort of sit alongside... Oh, okay, you have actually done an effective. You have actually done an effective there. We're going to have to get going. I know it's the wrong direction, but it's either this or we get arrested. So I'm okay with going the wrong direction. That was an effective... Pinit maneuver? Pinit maneuver. That's what it's going to be called on this game. That's more effective than most of the GTA 5 policing put together, quite frankly there. It's caused me more grief, that's for sure. Okay, let's get going. Let's try and get back into the fight. Oh, we're going to take we got a completely different adventure here. This is an entirely different race course that I am driving down. It's actually going to get me back into the fight pretty well. So yeah, that shortcut is where you want to go if the police car doesn't come and sideswipe you into oblivion. Does somebody want to go and arrest my fellow competition? Maybe you? No, I don't want to go visit the lay-by. I don't want to go visit the lay-by, Mr. Policeman Officer. kind of scared that they might suddenly... Like, for most of it, we're just sort of going to sit side by side. I mean, I can deal with that. That's okay, sitting side by side. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Okay, thankfully, I don't think we can roll. Why are you going for me? Go for the leader of the race. That's totally how policing should work, right? Okay, to be fair, they are bullying bullying the car in 5th. Uh-oh. No, because if we're last at the end of this lap, we go out. Oh, more traffic. Oh, okay, I think he just managed to avoid that traffic. It's a little bit where is Mr. Policeman Officer gone? I don't... Whoa! Okay, I found Mr. Policeman Officer. Gave me a small heart attack. It's fine. Can you go after the other release rather than... Say the other release. Can you go after the blue car, not the orange car? Thank you. I think you're actually listening to me. It's rare. Very, very rare. Very rare indeed. Are we going to complete another lap? I think we are. Hey, we've kind of got away from another pursuit. I got far enough ahead, I guess. Right. Off into the dirt section we go. Oh, got to try and carry... Oh, okay. Or not try and carry some speed. We'll just go for a spin. Okay. My bad. Apparently brushing the wooden posts and not a particularly clever idea. I actually think the second shortcut was better than the first one. Like, that first little short part is not quite as good as the second bit that kind of got us back into the fight. I'm looking at the... Oh, hello. Looking at the kind of wanted rating system we've got going on here. It seems like we have a... Oh, no. Oh, you sneaky bugger. Can I... that's not a way to grab a reverse. Grab a reverse. Go. Can we do a J-turn? Kind of-ish. Oh, we're back to last place again. Right, we were leading relatively comfortably, and now we've had a bit of a bully session. I was going to... Well, I say talk through, try and figure out the wanted rating. It seems like we have... Like, the top bar kind of counts down to us losing them. However... Once we've kind of started being wanted, it is a case of, like, every time you then get rechased, it then is a higher wanted rating. It gets more difficult each time. So you kind of have, like, a lot of these little short chases. I also am not particularly loving the bullying that is going on for me here. Why me? Of all... I guess I know I am the player and everything. I can't get into a reverse. I got... Yeah, I love that I was the one that got utterly eviscerated by the police on that time around. I feel some shenanigans were at play. It'd help if I could get it into a reverse. Reverse would generally be useful. Well, there we go. We failed to pass the event. Shame. It's kind of good fun. I feel like that is an unnecessarily long... For a second race in a series, that seems unnecessarily wrong. Let's go to Mediterranean Challenge. You've got 3 cars to choose from for a 2-hour. So that seems more like it. We'll go down these. So we can have the Opel. We can have the Lotus. There is a McLaren F1 in here, which is cool. Or we can have... Oh, wow. So... I mean, I guess probably we'll go for Lotus. Sure. It kind of seems a little bit redundant having the VX220 and the Speedster, because there's no difference, absolutely no difference between them, just a badge. But, you know, there we go. Maybe I shouldn't go for orange cars. Like, orange cars are a beacon for battering by the police. I don't think we can roll cars over, judging by what I saw in that race, like bouncing across the hills. I don't think we'll see cars tumble over. But I'm not quite ready to say that with any huge confidence. I know, like I know if I say that, the game will do something mad, and I'm sure I'll find a way of breaking it one way or the other. Okay, at least we're up to a second place. We've actually got a lot of speed. Don't really know where the road is going. Again, more interesting scenery to race around. As far as the circuits have gone so far... Oh, we go for a shortcut. Yeah, interesting enough with a large number of alternate options. Not quite sure what the cinematic camera was for there. Oh! And we've very, very nearly been rolled over immediately. That's why I'm not ready to say we can't roll. Because that got a lot further on 2 wheels than I'd seen before. Anyway, yeah. Scenery-wise, shortcut-wise, cool. Do sort of lack anything in terms of a turn that requires braking so far. I'm sure there might be, but from what I have seen here... Oh, where are you going? Why are you on the dirt? What is with you guys? I mean, at least some... Oh, 2 other cars got screwed over in all of that. Oh dear. Yeah, we are getting screwed over massively. But corner-wise, yeah, I haven't really seen anything that's required anything in the way of braking. It's sort of all been flat out. Now, I imagine once we get to the faster cars, that'll be different. But, yeah, maybe I would like to see a little bit more technical courses. Oh, for God's sake. These police are actually pretty effective. They're pretty annoying. Oh, more than effective. Oh, we gotta go. We're just gonna, yeah, you're just gonna spin us. Oh, wow, I don't have much steering lock there. I don't mind the police being... Okay, apparently we lost them from that. Like, I don't have a problem with the police being effective. I wish they would be effective against the AIs more than they were being effective against me. I guess if you fall to the back, like, the leaders will ping the roadblocks and they'll go after... They'll go after the leaders, possibly? Oh, no. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, sure. Just wait for me. Oh, hello. Someone got eviscerated right there. So after making fun of the police in the first round, because that very first championship race, career mode, hot pursuit mode, whatever you want to call it, that was pretty weak from the police force. They have upped their game almost immediately. They spun out somebody trying to get to me. No, don't chase me. Chase the red car. Chase the red car. I'll use the red car as a block. No, this is not going to go well. Oh, what are you doing down there? I think the AIs are trying... I think like the civilian traffic might be trying to get out of the way of a police car. Oh, there's actually damage on... I didn't know there was damage. I mean, it's only minor. It still means modern Gran Turismo games. That's quite impressive. Oh, yeah, you've just run out of fuel, maybe. Maybe that's what that bar is at the top. Oh, it's not like a cooldown rating or something. It's just how much fuel does the police have to give chase. You see, you really need to top your police car up with the petrol before you order it. Well, thankfully, you were a nice soft cushion, AI. I do apologise. That was a terrible piece of driving by me. Oh, AI police actually not going for me. That's nice to see. You have caused plenty of mayhem for that yellow car. We are now to the lead, up through the gap, kind of driving around some interesting ruins. God knows what ancient civilizations... castles, buildings we are threatening to destroy here, but I apologise if we ruin a bit of ancient history. Well, I mean, I might not. The police might throw that. Well, to be fair, they built a giant freeway through the ancient history, so never mind. Me crashing a little Lotus into it is nothing compared to what you've already done. To this area, which is going to ping off of some walls. Do the police follow us down shortcuts? I don't know. Certainly that guy didn't, but I don't know whether that means that they won't, or whether that just means that... Whoa! Okay. Forgot about invisible wall. Well, we really don't have any steering lock in this. I would have expected at least to have better steering lock than that. That's pitiful amount. Oh, there's a horn as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, we can beep the horn at stuff. Oh, no! Okay, you're busy bullying that car still. Fine. I am not current... Oh... Never mind, I take that back. I am currently wanted. Bully the red car. Bully. Oh, I didn't even mean to drive into the back of you. Lost the back end of my own car. No. Don't do anything to me. Go Lotus, go Lotus, go Lotus, go Lotus before we get pit maneuvered. Oh, we got wiggled. We got a lot of wigglings. Oh, you're going to pit maneuver me into a corner. I can sense it. Oh, trying to stay away from the horrible pit maneuver. No, fourth gear wasn't the way to go there. Just going to rub doors with a police car. Like, Oh, there's a taxi there. I don't want to go in the wall. We're going through. We're fine. Keep your foot down. Use the red car as a block. There's crashing behind us again. That's fine. Just get distracted. No. Bad policeman officer. Okay, actually, you gave me a nudge. Kind of a boost more than a crash. So I'm fine with that. Could you go and visit more ancient history? Like these, I mean, they look quite important. If you want to hit those... You might slow the car down. You might break them, but you might slow the car down. Oh, that was close. That was close. So far, the only time I've had to use the brake is because the police... Well, basically dodging of the police cars is the only time I've had to use a brake around here. The corners not really required much... Again, they're not requiring much slowing down. Oh, no. No. Oh, I think that's stuffed me over on what is a run to the finish line. No, we will make ourselves wide. There is a finish line somewhere. You will not get past. You might get past. Okay, you've not got past. We're fine. We're fine. Please let there be a finish line somewhere vaguely close. We've bounced across some dirt. Where was the finish line? Actually, it could be a little bit further around. It's 3:41 the first lap, so we're going to be... we've still got a few corners to go, actually. Never mind, then. That probably means there's going to be one more police interlude before the end of the event for me to get screwed over and lose all of my positions on that run to the finish line. Because naturally, that's the only way that this could go. I think. Probably, knowing my luck. Or there's going to be an AI car in a strange place. Oh, yeah, told you. Knew there would be one more police car to ruin the fun. Oh, come on. Oh, at least find some speed. The Crown Vics are surprisingly scarily fast. I think they're Crown Vics. They look like it. No. I had to just about manage to get enough sort of counter steer out of that one. Oh, police car down. Police car murdered a taxi. I think it was a taxi. Certainly murdered a civilian car. Thank you, civilian car. Oh, and we have spun. But we have taken a victory. We'll ignore the fact that we spun, like when I sit across the finish line, it just locks everything up and you spin. We'll ignore the fact that there are two police cars very, very close in all of that. Like, they're very, very close in all of that.
You have been awarded the gold.
Oh, dear. That's quite good fun. You know, it's quite good fun. I will say... Oh, that's a whole replay thing as well. Yeah, the police... Sometimes it seems like they are unfairly bullying you. They sometimes get locked onto the AI cars, and they'll go and chase those around. But more often than not, they get locked onto you. Oh no, I actually don't want to exit that. I want to go have a look at the car. I want to go show the car list off. Yeah, they're interesting, interesting indeed. I won't be able to race a lot of these cars, but I will at least be able to show you the car list. As it's a surprisingly interesting car. I say surprisingly interesting. Oh, okay, no, I didn't mean a quick race. That's not what I meant to do at all. I guess a single challenge, perhaps? Yeah, so if we go next, we'll just select that circuit. Next. Here we go. Right, so, yeah, you've seen the Elise, the VX220, the Speedsters. We have got the Ford TS50, like a Falcon, I think. CL55 with a nice purple colour. Can't go wrong with that. XKR Coupe. There is a HSV GTS. I'm kind of surprised to see HSVs in Need for Speed, but that's cool. Mustang, the SVT Cobra, the Corvette Z06 in very orangey, and apparently with some like cheap graphics stuck on it. I didn't know there was customization in this. Maybe that's just whatever reason, that Corvette, Viper, Ferrari 360 Spider, 911 Turbo, V12 Vanquish, unfortunately not with the Bond upgrades, Ferrari 550 convertible, Diablo. When I first looked through this, Diablo was in its lovely purple colour, now it's sensible red. You can tell at the age of the game when the Carrera GT is a concept car. There is the Murcielago. That Murcielago is in kind of the Diablo purple. Works better on a Diablo. CLK GTR, which is quite cool. Ferrari F50, McLaren F1, and the McLaren F1 LM that's apparently borrowed its colouring from a TVR. So yeah, quite an interesting car list that you get with this one. Pretty good fun. Pretty good. I could see why a lot of people would like the game. I feel like there could be a lot of frustration, although a lot of times when you go back and play these older games, there is a lot of like frustration, interesting, sometimes a little wonky AI. In this case, you know, the police sometimes sort of just sit alongside you doing nothing, and then other times are brutal, will knock you out in 10 seconds, kind of a thing. But I guess, you know, a few more races, a bit more practice, you kind of get the hang of it, and having constant dealing with police, I would imagine, in most of the championship races and so on, is a way to make things interesting. You never quite know what's around the corner. But, yeah, there we go. That was a look at Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.